y'all, it's Mangifera Indica Smoothy. Continuing with the vegan blog. I had just had a little interruption because my neighbors had pulled up and seen me outside and wanted to talk to me a little something. So anyways, I'm back. Last thing I was talking about was decision making matrix. I just think it's critical for everybody to really contemplate some of the things that they're going to do in their life, whether it's changing your diet, taking a trip, dating, moving across the country. It's helpful. I realize that I need some help making decisions, and sometimes it's not another person who's going to help you, but it's you through a process. I believe in a process. Processes help. All right. Moving on to the next topic at hand. I had an acquaintance who I admire a lot. I'm sweating like a pig. Who I admire a lot. Pigs don't sweat, do they? I'm sweating like a hot human. So I admire him for the work that he does with people with regard to diet detox, and it's another thing. Diet detox. I don't know what the other D is that he be talking about, but he just is an advocate for health, for using food as nutrients, like Hippocrates. Hippocrates, that's a kind of a dope name. Anyways, but I asked him to watch my video, and he was like, he couldn't watch it because it was said vegan Bootcamp. And I, at first, was a little wounded by that, and I was like, for real, elitist. But over the last couple of days, I've been watching an excessive amount of vegan blogs. I'm not gonna lie, vlogs, not blogs. More people who I'm not accustomed to. There's like a top 5 that everybody knows about, and I love them. I don't need to name drop. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Bananas. Anyways, I started watching some other people, and just the crazy. I'm not sure it's crazy, but the diverse, the polarities, or even the discrepancies, and just the chaos that reigns within the vegan community is such a turnoff that if that was his motivation for saying that statement that he said to me, then I totally get it, because I'm second guessing the title of these vlogs now. My purpose right now is to help myself, and if I can help others while I'm helping myself, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just gonna be honest, point blank. So in saying all that, I don't know if somebody who's a total carnivore, omnivore, whatever, but primarily carnivore, because most people who eat meat in excess eat very, very, very little fruits and vegetables. I'm not sure they're ready for all that nonsense. It's kind of like everybody knows this person. Somebody in your family or your community who wants you to come to church or be more Christ-like or whatever, or more religious, because that's what they do. But they're the most crazy, unlikable, just mean person And I'm not talking about anyone in my family. Well, no, there might be one, but it's not one of my aunts, cousins, uncles, or siblings. I'll just say that. So it turns you off from wanting to go to church. Like, if you represent church, I'm not going. Similarly, from what I was just looking at, had I found those websites before I decided to take this journey on becoming, indulging in a plant-based diet that was just beneficial to my body first, and then the planet and animals second, I might have been turned off completely, because we are emotional people and we could blame anything on anything. So some of these they're not wild, but some of these very highly opinionated and just singly channeled concepts really need to be filtered. If you are new to eating a plant-based diet, that's the term, is very interchangeable with vegan, plant-based. That's what I have to use. I'm going to trick him into watching these vlogs because he's rude. All right. What else is I'm talking about? Yeah, I mean, honestly, me not eating meat and me encouraging you not to eat meat is really, first and foremost, it's about health. It's about longevity and vitality. And you can do your own research, and that's critical. There's an endless amount of resources, and you should look at both sides of an issue as well. And see for yourself what kind of empirical evidence is there to support a change that you are looking into making. Honestly, and I don't know if I touched upon this, but I'll repeat it again and again. I stopped eating meat because I didn't like the way it was making me feel. I didn't like the way it was making me think and feel. And I don't care what anybody says. You start paying attention to, there's an action and a reaction in yourself. It's like if I drink alcohol, I know I'm going to get a buzz. When I was eating meat, I know I wasn't feeling good afterward, and that I was having these odd cravings for more of it. That told me something. That wasn't it. The experience of not eating meat and eating a plant-based diet for just 1 week changed my life completely. I could not ignore those side effects. I could not ignore the clarity with which I was thinking. I could not ignore the energy that I had, and I didn't have to drink coffee or take some upper from one of them, Muscle Max stores or whatever. It was just remarkable. And I think the older we get, some of us are getting older. I'm not gonna tell you I can tell you how old I am, but it's not really relevant. Let me just say that I went to a LL Cool J concert when he was young. Yeah, like radio. No, what was his first? Yeah, back in the day. All right, anyways, I was in the audience. I was young, but I was still in the audience. When you start, your body starts to change. Nobody really talks about it. Nobody really talks about it. And that's usually when people start waking up. And I have a lot of peers who are looking for answers. And truly, the answer is veganism over vegetarianism, because, and you can find the literature that says this, but dairy, eggs, things that are white, things that are highly processed are not good for you. Whole food, plant-based foods are what's best. Do I have anything else to say? I'm just thinking out loud, I guess, today. I've been going for a minute, and I wanted to say what's up to YouTube. I would appreciate if you left comments. You could ask questions. Give me something to work with. I have lots to say. Always got tons of things on my mind. Doesn't always get organized properly. So this is Mangifera Indica Smoothy. Post your questions, comments below, please. Like my channel, or like this video and subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. And last but not least, get out my face. Don't tell me nothing.